Disclaimer. We are not professionals. We are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence and enjoy the video.
You are now watching VeVe Vision. Vision.
What's going on, guys? VeVe Vision back with another video. At 100 subscribers, we are going to be doing a giveaway, so make sure you hit the little subscribe button because we do appreciate that a lot. And also shout out to Lito for suggesting this video. So basically, we're just going to be talking about the must-haves on the VeVe app and what collectibles we think are going to be good long-term holds, and just basically what we like on the app too. So I'll get started, and this is one me and Ben both really like. This is the Superman. So Superman, it's 8,888 editions. It's the first appearance, and it counts as a full set. So that's like super nice because when the Master Collectors program comes out, then full sets will give you more points towards that. So I think Superman's definitely a super good one to get, and it's probably the cheapest full set you can buy, or for like an individual.
Yeah,
there is. So
I would think it's got to be close at least. But
yeah. So yeah, what do you have after that?
I'm gonna go with, I think the entire Ultraman set. Anything in Ultraman, I see as a good long term, just because I don't think VeVe's hit the real market for Ultraman yet, and so I think when that comes, there's going to be more demand. And I think it's just, I think it's just slept on. Like, I mean, I don't know. I think the collectible itself looks sweet, and it is. I don't know. I think Ultraman is a cool superhero, and I think just because we don't view Ultraman like we do Superman or something, I don't know. So I think that's undervalued. I personally love the 7. I do hold that, so I'm not trying to pump this, but I genuinely think any of the Ultraman collectibles are a good little hold. I so much so that I bought 3 originally. I had to sell 1, but I was like stocking up on Ultraman just because I liked it and I think it has potential. What do you got next?
So I think the 1-of-1 interactive DeLorean is going to be a super good hold, because when the VeVeverse does come out, because they've talked about in multiple calls and like Zoom calls that they've done interviews and stuff, and they always talk about how they want to be able to drive the DeLorean. Like they always say DeLorean. So that's, I think, just like a good hold. And then I just bought the static today, so I'd complete that full set. But yeah, I don't know. I like the detail in that a lot more than the Ghostbusters car too.
Yeah,
those are the only 2 cars out. So
for real, I think with the cars in the future, things will be pretty sweet. But like the Ecto one versus the DeLorean, the Ecto one does not compete in my opinion. But it is a lot more rare, I think, or has lower mints than the DeLorean. So I don't know, up to you, but yeah, I definitely agree with the DeLorean. I think when VeVeverse comes in future utility, I think that'll be a nice hold. Next, I just want to kind of talk about some Batmans that I think, I don't know, are a good long-term hold. Joe Mad, we both own Joe Madureira. I don't know, I think that's a good one. I also like the Jason Fabok. I also own that one. I like the Jim Lee Joker first appearance of Joker, and the Bruce Timm Harley Quinn. I do own the Jason Fabok and the Bruce Timm, but once again, I just think these are good long-term holds. First appearances, they're pretty low prices. I think people are catching on to the Jim Lee Joker, and
I think the Jim Lee Joker is definitely a good pickup.
Yeah. But yeah, those 3 I think are some good Batmans. I think there's some others, but just kind of look for first appearances, mint numbers in relation to like the other possibilities. And what do you got next?
So next, I'm thinking the Star Trek Ultra Rare Enterprise ship is undervalued, kind of, because there's only 5,888 editions. Star Trek is one of the biggest collectible or franchises that there is, like in the physical market. So thinking that at 375 is a little undervalued, considering Superman's going for 1.1 now, Todd Max going for 1.7. There's just a lot of them that are pumping right now, and I feel like the Star Trek ship should be one of those that pumps. So I'm thinking that should definitely be in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got to say for that one. Who would you like to say the next one?
Um, yeah, I'll get into, I mentioned this in the last one, but I think the serial killers personally, I'm a big serial killer fan. I think they're kind of slept on. I don't think a lot of people like them just because they're not like the superheroes and stuff. But I don't know. I think they have good potential because if you look at Captain America, you've got 22,000 mints, like this is for the 3D collectible, 22,000 mints, 12,000, 8,000, and then the most rare are 2,500 and 1,000. The highest mint, like, or lowest rarity for the serial killers is like 4,444. And that's
Yeah.
the least rare you can get. Then the most rare is like 1,800. So I just think, I don't know. I think they're going to be rare and I think they're a unique collectible. And for that reason, I'm trying to get all of the sets eventually. I want to complete all of them and probably
Yeah.
hold long term just because I've started to like the art and I just think they're a good long term hold. But
And
right now, oh, sorry.
I just sent you that picture like a few days ago of that, of just like seeing the newest drop in the store, like on the cereal boxes. It was basically like
Yeah.
looked exactly the same as, or it was
Yeah.
from season 1 and season 2.
It
It
almost
was just
looked like,
cool.
yeah, it looked like they were marketing like with VeVe, even though I don't think it was intentional or like
Yeah.
with this somehow. But that was definitely interesting to see. The two specific ones, I mean, honestly, anything besides the ultra rare, in my opinion, just keep your eye on it. Like if you are looking to buy, because they kind of fluctuate. And I even think like the commons can go higher than like 70, because I think Fat Tony is like sitting at like 70 or something right now. And I think he could make it to 100 at least, if not higher, just because.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for the serial killers. Definitely big fan, but I do think it has potential. What you got?
So then I think the Back to the Future hoverboards, it's kind of the same thing as DeLorean. So just like waiting for that gamification and waiting for the VeVe-verse. But I think like the original hoverboard, that's like my favorite. And I just think having the original hoverboard after there's a bunch of different mounts in the VeVe-verse, just like the
Yeah,
first drop would be super cool to have. So either that one or I mean, the ultra rare for the hoverboard for that is the Pitbull. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's also the ultra rare and the probably the lowest edition hoverboard there'll ever be. So that might be a good pickup too.
yeah, I definitely agree with that. Just because it's the first of that kind of thing. Like it's a vehicle, but it's also not like, I don't know. I think it's a nice little pickup. If I
Yeah.
get some gems, I might go for it. But next, I've got uh, all some like independent artists. I don't know. I'm a big fan of the artist collaborations, but we got the Dragon Girl, who I cannot remember the artist's name, but shout out to that artist. I think if you can get your hands on any of the Dragon Girls, it's a solid long-term investment. Right now, the most affordable is definitely the common blue and pink. That's the one I own. I bought it at drop.
Yeah.
Um,
That one's going for 90 right now.
yeah, but I mean, I think it has like 6,800 mints or
Mhm.
something like that, and I think that's a decent amount because I mean, I don't know, with the other rarities, I think it makes it difficult to tell which one to buy, but I think the common could go up over time. Not definitely not as much as like the other rarities, but yeah.
Yeah. The ultra rare is at 4.2.
Yeah.
Remember when that was going for like 900s?
Yeah. And I
Or it's
sold
probably a little
my
less than 900 too.
yeah, I sold my silver rare Dragon Girl for like 300, now it's at like 600 or something. So definitely, especially when OpenSea comes, I think though that will be one that can go to OpenSea and then just opens the opportunities to a lot of other people to buy that. So I
Yeah,
don't know,
definitely.
definitely optimistic on that one. And then the only other, did you have any others?
Nope.
All right, the only other ones I had is Labbits. If you guys watch the channel, you know I'm a big Labbit fan, but I'm trying to get all those collections. And I think long term, one, they could go to OpenSea possibly. I'm pretty sure Kozik even like tweeted about how he might or is kind of like open to that. But yeah, I think any rarity in there, even the commons. I don't like the mustache one, but I think pretty much everything in there
I kind of like the
has a
mustache
chance to
one.
go up.
I like the mustache more than the white common. I originally liked the white common, but now I like the mustache more.
Okay. But yeah, I think if you can get your hands on any, that'd definitely be a good long-term hold. They're kind of at a high right now, so I don't know if I would buy at this moment, but yeah, and then last Jermaine Rogers, that entire set, I think even the common, like I think they'll have potential over time just because they're another low mintage set. And so
Yeah. I think it's
definitely,
like I think every VeVe collector like should have at least one like short like smaller mint thing like from
yeah,
like a smaller mint drop in general, just like a lesser known. And then they should always have like one more popular one. Just
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just
I
I don't know, good variety.
I definitely agree. Like the artist collaborations and then like a Marvel thing because Marvel has a lot of hype behind it in addition to the art being good. But like, I don't know. I think the artist collaborations have a lot of potential. But overall, for everything we've said in this video, just keep your eye on the market and kind of like go check Bud Thompson's spreadsheet and see how the prices have changed over time and where it's sitting relative to the past. Because there's some things that are sitting low right now that are a good buy, and other things that are kind of really high that you don't want to buy right now. At least I don't think. So yeah, kind of do your own due diligence or whatever,
Yeah.
and just kind of track the market. Keep your eye
Occasionally
out.
check the auctions.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's always a good little safety net, but those are really hard to secure, especially when they're like actually good deals because everybody's trying to scoop those up. But
Yeah.
best
But
of
I
luck to
mean,
everybody out there.
yeah, you can also always go to the collectible and then look at the auctions and see if there's one coming up in like the next like
Yeah,
10 hours. And then you can, if you're thinking about buying it, then you could probably get it for like, depending on the collectible. If it's like a more expensive one, you could get it for like up to like $100 cheaper. Just
yeah, it definitely. You just gotta look. You just gotta scroll through and find stuff. You gotta dig. So best of luck to anybody looking. I think that's everything we have for this video. So Carter, go ahead and take us away.
thank you
Take it
guys so
away.
much for watching. Drop a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button if you want to be notified whenever we post. This is VeVe Vision, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Let's go. Homies, let's go.